Hi, this is Misha, and this is another video on the Japanese Type 99. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the mid-war examples. You hear a lot about the early war, and you hear quite a bit about the so-called last ditch, and we have videos on both of those. But in the middle, there was a very long transitional period. Now, these guns are still officially classified as Type 99s. They're not substitute Type 99s yet. In 1942, Japanese arsenals started to make production shortcuts to the Type 99 to speed up production and save on resources. Probably the first thing to go was the monopod here. And then the lug would go. First you'd see guns that would still have the lug, but it wouldn't be drilled out, and then no monopod at all. Another early thing to go was the long cleaning rod held in with a button. As you can see, there's a hole or plug where the button would be, but instead of having a long cleaning rod pressed in, now we have this. Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop. We should do this in fast motion just to get through it. We have a short cleaning rod, really used as a sinker on a rope. And it, as you can tell, just screws in traditional style. And that was something that actually appeared very, very early on during the simplifications. Come on, there we go. It just goes back in and screws back in. We still have the full length upper wood handguard. We still have a protected front sight. We still have a chrome lined bore and chamber. Now, another major step was they got rid of the anti-aircraft sights a short time later. But we still have a tall ladder here, which is adjustable. You can see, still has an adjustable peep. Very traditional rifle sight. Just no, and you see there's no places for the AA sights. Again, when they first deleted the AA sights, they would still be places, just not drilled out, and then they would put in the mounts for them. Still have a typical receiver with full Type 99 markings. Still have a dust cover. But we have gone to this cylindrical cocking knob. Again, this is a pretty early simplification that was introduced. This is actually a slightly longer cocking knob than the original plum-shaped one, just based on how it was manufactured. But it is definitely it's thinner and just more simplified. We have a checkered safety still, although the checkering has been made kind of lazy. Stock in the back is the same. We still have a 2-screw rear swivel. And we still have a metal butt plate. The front barrel bands do have some visible weld on the bottom now. Here. Well, real barrel band, sorry. And the front band has also been slightly simplified, but minor little production differences. This was produced by Nagoya as part of Series 6, and as you saw, it is the so-called tall rear sight. Again, still chrome lined and all of that. So in every functional way, this is every bit as effective a combat gun as the early Type 99. It's just lost some of its bells and whistles, like the anti-aircraft sights, the long cleaning rod, and the monopod. So that was really about the second round of simplifications with that rifle there. This is another Nagoya from slightly later. We don't know exact production dates for these because the records have been lost, but the gun we just looked at would have been probably in 1943. This would be a late 43 or early 44. We have all the same simplifications as before. Short cleaning rod. Yep. Still has the long top. Still takes the Type 30 bayonet. But moving back here, we've gone to a short ladder sight instead of the tall. And they did not use these for long before they went to just the simple fixed sight. We still have the cylindrical cocking knob. And probably another big simplification for this one is we are now using this diagonally ribbed safety. This was a transitional between the checkering and the later so-called last ditch, just welded blob style. So in between, for a little while, they used just simple lines. Everything else is the same. Still a steel butt plate, and we still have a 2-screw rear swivel. So yeah, these are the mid-war guns made beginning in late 42, early 43, and guns of this style, transitional style, would be made through early to mid 44. Quite a few were made. These are both Nagoyas. Other factories such as Toyo Kogyo and Kokura would also do the same thing. I mean, it's just a transitional step as simplifications were introduced. It's kind of analogous to the semi-Kriegsmodel German Karabiner 98K Mauser. But I just wanted to visit these pretty quickly, just to show you, because people often jump from the early war to the last ditch, and there's a whole transitional phase in between that's really pretty fascinating to collect. Each factory introduced simplifications at different times, and some use different simplifications at different times. Not all of them, for example, use the diagonally ribbed safety here. Also, the short rear sight is pretty briefly used, really. You go from the tall sight, which was originally used with the AA, to the fixed rear peep. And the reason they really went to the short sight, they're not losing anything. It adjusts all the way to the top here, or nearly all the way. But with the other tall sight, let me show you here. Even though it's tall, it adjusts only to here. And the reason there's this leftover, it's actually kind of leftover from the whole anti-aircraft thing. So this top part's more or less wasted anyway. So they just shortened it down to save on stuff. Kind of neat. It's really very ingenious, the little ways they tried to save on cost without affecting the rifle's functionality. Again, we have a video on true last-ditch substitute Type 99 guns, so check that out for further simplifications. They would do quite a few of them, like deleting these fuller grooves, getting rid of the full-length top handguard, going to a wood butt plate. But yeah, just wanted to show the transitional mid-war Type 99. If you have any questions or comments, we really welcome them. Please post them below. And if you like the video, please click. If you haven't subscribed, we would really appreciate it if you would. This is Misha, and please tune in again soon for hopefully more interesting videos. We'll catch you next time.